Всем бонжорно, дорогие друзья. Продолжаем наш Хогвартс проходить. Качаем великого мага с темными силами. Будет охрененный. Погнали по заданию. Так, вернитесь в класс профессора Фига. Давай вернемся. Далеко бежать-то? Где у нас тут класс заклинаний? Класс профессора Фига. Не так, вот так вот. Будет темный маг. Эй, друг. Ах, понял.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood
Профессор
makes no
Шарп.
sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Тогда иди отсюда.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black.
Ты чё пиздишь,
It
тот
was
еще
a
не
book
ушел?
we were after.
А, о, говорить надо.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Что вы им
What will you
скажете?
tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Понятно.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Смотри, что я умею. Хуяк нахуй. Все. Охуел старый. Ну и что? Где следующее задание?
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
L3, ну чё ты? Эй. Давай, давай, давай.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I...
О, насыпали, блядь. Пойдем травологию изучим.
An additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Полетели. Ты опять тут ставишь. Кстати, она смотрит на эту херню. Ну ладно, пускай смотрит.
Revelio.
Что-то прям где-то рядом, но не пойму. Ой, блядь. Там что-то можно спиздить. Стебель водорослей, ага.
Revelio. Onion again.
Начинаем задание. Блядь, зеленая.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Хуя не орут, блядь.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
Оба. Давай туда, нахуй, обратно.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Это я мог так сделать.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now for our next task, we'll be planting detonators.
Стой, куда пошла?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Mifflin's fancy or roses?
Ну-ну. Ты дай пройти. Ёбаные, блядь, утырки.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. As you all should know,
лекарство России. 10 минут. Ну, мне только это можно посадить.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Пошли с тобой. В капусту.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
Ты иди ты,
I'm Leander.
блядь.
I'll be sure. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with
Я без тебя
Sebastian.
справлюсь.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just, now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Все спизжу, блядь.
Revelio.
Так.
Look at that.
Нихуя капустка, блядь.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year.
Нормально, нормально.
Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Что, больше не растет ничего? Жалко. Тut-тут-тут-тут-тут.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always
Эй,
wear
я
our
вернулся,
dragonhide
тебе.
gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Вырастет, вырастет.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Ништяк. Хочешь палочку покажу? Эй. Пока не хочет. Ну я ж про нее забыл.
We must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship.
Так, давай тут пока.
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in...
Пинч.
Revelio.
No better feeling than plunging your hands into the greenhouse.
Да не хочу я пока с ней разговаривать. Не сюда, вот сюда.
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would...
А тут что? Ага.
Revelio.
Давайте сразу оденем. Нормально. Где все сундуки с глазами? Так, ну давай зельеварение.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Ага, чтоб сказал, как его варить, блядь.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Это я могу.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Вправо, шаг влево, нет? Нет.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Да я уж все сварил, ёбаное.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
У меня, естественно, талант.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an endurance. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Может быть.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Ах ты пёс.
Revelio.
Сундук я, конечно, посмотрю. Все? Все.
Precision is key when brewing potions.
А где ты? Уёбок. Ты?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Didney or crush it?
Так, нам надо зелье вот этого, да? Каменистая кожа. Да, она сама варится. Я думал, опять что-то свертеть, крутить надо, но нет. Давай, давай быстрее.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Ani, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Они пиздят и пиздят.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Не понимаю, о чем вообще.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement. Okay. Class is dismissed.
Level up. Так, что у нас дальше? Ну, пойдем сюда. Так, нам на выход надо, да? Вот сюда, я так понимаю. Типа вот так вот. Да я куда-то не туда прыгнул. Походу куда-то не туда. Ух, ёбаный шашлык. Ты чё? Метлу мне дайте, я помчал.
Revelio.
Что за херня стоит? А что с ним сделать? А, нихера себе.
Revelio.
Сплющенные доспехи. Ага. Понял.
Revelio.
Там замок, тут замок. Пока не умею открывать замки. Плохо. Что, есть пиздить, нет? Нету. Надо было еще задание там выполнить. Ну да ладно, вернемся еще туда. Грибочки. Я их собрал? Где?
Revelio.
Они это... не щелкают. Все надо, все.
Revelio.
Сейчас бы на метле прям напрямки. Блять, можно было тут выйти. Это что у нас? Как я не видел этот огонь. Ну да ладно, пробежимся.
Revelio. Revelio.
Что-то еще дзынькает. Хуй пойми, чё.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Где опасно? Здесь? Херня. Это опасно. Это не опасный.
Revelio. Good to see you, my friend.
Что хочешь рассказать?
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking,
Где со
why
мной
were they
было все
looking
в
for you?
порядке.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sorona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks.
Я с тобой не
Both of you
ходил,
have
ты чё?
inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Это может быть опасно.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Ебать сундуков.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Пиздец, блядь.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Угу. Все в доме, да? А дом на замке.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawing?
Very well, Mummy.
Так, приоденемся. Плюс 3, да? Давай светленькие. Очки надо. Угу. А, ничего, визуализацию чисто дает, да? Палочки эти. Как замки-то взламывать? Кто научит?
Revelio.
Что у тебя там, а? Может, надо спрятаться. Снег, замок, уровень 1.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Это.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
А, все продадим, чтоб не мешалось в инвентаре. А нет, продать все, там кнопки, не?
Hope to see you again sometime.
Так. Женщине у причала нужна помощь. Пойдем поможем. Раз нужна. Тебе что надо? Не хочу с тобой.
Revelio.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
А, это его люди, типа?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Да дайте... Раз-два и все, блядь. Да нахуй. Такой магии не видел никогда. Ой, да что ты говоришь?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Понятно.
I'm not going anywhere.
I'm not done with you. You will pay for your deed.
Пошел купаться.
Revelio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Все, мать, все нормально. Певе часок, вот он.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Это интересно.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little
Да давай,
hypothesis.
помогу.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Revelio.
Больше у тебя нечего спиздить.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars. There's a stone swell. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Что за испытание Мерлина?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Что надо сделать-то? Ага.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Так, и что у нас тут?
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed...
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
Ну и
notes
хули
and
с этими воротами делать? Level up. Нихуя ускакал на чемодане. Так.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor...
Ну что тут? А, пока тут давай-ка бахнем.
Hello, Lucan.
Это мы все знаем.
That'd be brilliant.
Excellent form.
Получил манекен. Нихера себе.
Impressive one.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Plus, you'll be...
Это интересно.
Revelio.
Что это за дверь такая интересная? Я понять не могу. Подожди-ка. А если вот так вот?
Revelio. Revelio.
Ну здесь нет никого. Ладно. Пока не знаю, не понимаю, как открыть. Сроуп. Сроуп, блядь.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Who is Scrope?
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Это надо делать вот так вот.
Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Что-то начал понимать, я нихуя. Тыква-то я понял, что за тыква. Я тут пробегал.
Revelio. Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Accio.
Ача. Спокойно.
Revelio.
Что там за крокодил, ёпта?
Levioso.
Ну ты сюда пойдешь, не? Ага, кого-то ушатал, блядь. А ты нырять не умеешь, не? Блядь. Ну ладно, что поделать-то. Да давай уже вылези.
Revelio.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Good luck.
Scrope will wait right here.
Rebellion.
The best of luck finding your pages and the ring.
Так, ну что, друзья, мы давайте на этом закончим. Продолжим в следующей серии. Всем пока.